on when this will be done?
They gave you a rough timetable. Yeah, the tower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Another couple weeks, wasn't it?
yeah.
and we still have a few days or so.
You've
We
only
need a montage.
you've only been gone for what, a week and a half, and I think when you got back, I told you that it looked like it needed a few more days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, over. You had a thing you were doing for them.
Yeah.
Plants grow.
Oh, and you guys would have taken a long rest at the end of the last session. I'm not sure if you realized that or not.
Oh, so yeah, our exhaustion gone.
Nope.
That's not what. Yeah, he's not going to be so nice to us.
Your exhaustion is not gone. You wake up actually still feeling quite tired.
Well, I'm going right back to sleep.
Except for Riken, who never had any exhaustion.
What was it from? Because I feel like I would have marked it.
What?
Well, you don't have any. It was from that using the horses, the wind horses.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She totally could have saved, by the way, but yeah, that's fine.
I explained it. You're welcome to go back and watch.
No. I remember all that happening. But then, like, you guys had me second guessing myself. I was like, wait, could I have it? It's like, all right, you guys weren't tough enough to ride on horses that were that cool.
Mm,
I'm sure that was it.
Pretty sure that your stat sheets would agree.
all right. So next morning, Ezra goes back to bed.
5 more minutes.
I hears the people. There's people on our stream.
So,
Hello, people on our stream.
alright, so I'm gonna try to sleep this exhaustion off. What's everyone else up to?
Oh, Oliver's getting up. Just moving slowly.
Oliver is getting up. Ezra's going for 5 more minutes. What are the rest of you gonna do?
To get rid of exhaustion, right?
What's that?
5 minutes is enough to get rid of exhaustion, right?
No. So the Sky Mains, I explained it to you last time. The Sky Mains require you to give of your vitality while you're riding them. So it takes a while to get that back.
So is it only one level of exhaustion that we got?
Yeah, it's only one level of exhaustion, but it takes more than resting for a single day to return what was taken. Because it wasn't just... It's different. It's my own mechanic.
It's a magical exhaustion.
Mm-hmm. It has a time limit, a number of days before it will fade.
Well, in that case, to work on our stuff, they brought out a forge, right?
Yes, there is a forge out there.
Does it seem like there's like a foreman or a master that's in charge of it that I could easily spot?
What you see when you look around is you see that there's quite a few dwarves working in the area, collecting. They seem to be bringing supplies up still. Mostly, you see coal for the forge, and carts with various supplies, including metal and whatnot. You see that large dome-like structure next to the forge. But the forge and the dome-like structure, the dwarves that come close to it drop things off. They drop things off and they immediately leave the area.
Alright, so I'm gonna pick up some of my special metal that I have. And I'm gonna wander over there. Along with my letter from because I have a letter of introduction showing that I am a member of the Smiths Guild.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick all that up and wander over there. See what's up.
Alright. Put it back where it belongs here. As you approach the forge, you notice that it's still actually the interior forge itself. It looks like they're still building the chimney. It's not actually completely usable yet. And you can see there's a couple of workmen working on it. And then one dirty-looking dwarf is directing them.
Oh, I'll walk up to him.
As you approach, a stench wafts your direction, the like of which you have not smelled in a very long time, if at all.
Magical scarf getting wrapped around the face.
Alright. Which cuts the smell.
Scarf of breathing for the win. It's the only thing I use this for. It's for stink.
You notice that the dwarves that are, the two dwarves that are currently working on the chimney, both have, like, clips, like clothing clips, clipped over their nostrils.
I'll approach and speaking in Dwarvish. Hail, are you the foreman?
The dirty-looking dwarf spins around, and you can see that he's covered in soot and grime, and bits of food in some places cling to him here and there. He looks you up and down and goes, who are you?
I'm one of the people that live in this tower. My name's Ezra.
Ezra? Well, my name is Pelagro.
Oh, nice to meet you, Peligro.
Pelagro.
Peligro.
Yes.
Dwarvish is a little rusty. I've been following with these weirdos.
Sure. The forge is almost complete. And then I can get to work.
Actually, I was wondering, do you take a respite from working all day? I would very much like to use the forge if possible. I obviously cannot use the one in town.
Of course not. You may use this forge once it's complete.
Perfect.
You have experience, I presume?
Oh, of course. Then I'll show him the letter showing that I am a member of the Smiths Guild.
He grabs it, looks at it. What language is it in? It's in Common, I imagine?
It would be in Dwarvish, because it would have been written by a dwarf.
That's true. It would be. So he nods, kind of sagely, and hands the letter back to you. You can see that there's actually grimy fingerprints on it now from where he was holding it. That you imagine probably also don't smell very good.
Well, I sure hope I can prestidigitation that out. I'll just stick that back in my pocket. By the way, if you're waiting until this is done, have you ever seen metal like this? I'll hold him a piece of the infernal steel.
He reaches out, grabs a hold of the steel in your hand to examine it. He goes, "Oh my, this is quite rare.
Oh, I have a decent amount of it. I'm gonna make a sword, a really big one.
You're gonna need a little bit more of this then.
I imagine roughly 6 pounds. 'Cause that is what the weight of a great sword is.
Have you ever?
Well, that's assuming that it's entirely metal.
Yeah, that would be true. I'm gonna build a big sword. I'm building the sword with the concept art.
What if
I'll
you
probably
just
be
did
6
the?
pounds.
What if you just did the edges in that steel?
Ooh.
Food for thought. Move on.
Yeah, build the rest out of aluminum.
Have a beer opener on the bottom.
But I can get more of this, but I currently lack the tools to mine it.
I mean, you got Riken. That's the biggest tool of all.
Oh yeah.
Riken is a big tool.
Riken. Hey, I was gonna make that joke. Dang it! Beat me to it. Let's be honest,
Such an
though.
easy setup, though.
John is
I
the
know,
one who
right?
made that joke. He knew.
I know Riken better than anybody.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I'll be back to use the forge. Of course, I won't be getting in your way for your actual work.
Well, if you're going to be working with that particular metal, you're going to need to know how to smelt it correctly.
Would you or anyone nearby happen to know how that works?
Well, there are two methods that I know of.
And those would be, if you're willing to share.
You must choose either bloodstone or moonstone. Grind it into a powder and mix it in the metal as you smelt it. Once it comes out, it will be pure. If you do not do that, it will not turn out well.
Let me get a big sigh. You had moonstone once. That's gone.
Hey, you didn't, buddy.
No, but I was there when you gave it away.
Yeah, I remember someone taking that moonstone.
And got us a bunch of, well, everyone but Riken, a bunch of really cool gifts.
Bribes.
Well, do you happen to know where I could get any of this stone? Or someone who would know where I could?
Well, I do have a supply myself that I might be willing to sell.
Well, how much would that run me? Is there a price difference between blood and moon?
Not really. No.
Alright, well, for a sword about yay big, I'll kind of just motion the size of it.
So
How much would you
he asked you some questions to fully describe what it is you're going to be making. You can tell he knows what he's doing. And once you're done, he goes, "That's a lot of that metal, more than I have ever seen before. But if you have that quantity and you are going to smelt it, you're going to need I'm not going to put it in a weight. I'm going to put it in a gold piece value, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to need probably about 5,000 gold worth of those precious stones.
Ah, okay.
It's
Not
quite
sure.
a lot.
Yeah, it is.
And you'll find that the metal will leave a slag behind the waste as it's purified.
Is the slag worth anything?
No, it's garbage.
Okay. All right, out of character, real quick. How much weight-wise would I need to make this weapon?
You're
So
gonna
a normal
need.
great sword says it weighs 6 pounds.
You're gonna need about twice the amount, but you'd probably want a couple extra pounds. So
Because I have 10 plus whatever the weight. Wait, I have 10 plus.
so you need a couple more pounds.
I have a dagger that's also made out of it that I'm going to.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, the 10 pounds you have should be sufficient with the dagger.
Okay. So I have. Damn it. That does take away what the other plan was. I was going to sell him some of this in exchange for the moonstone.
Yeah.
Only elf? Well, you're half elf. Isn't it?
Do you get to choose what weapon you pick up with those puny arms?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean,
He uses his glamour muscles.
yes, I have glamour muscles. Thank you very much.
For real though. Charisma sword. Never heard of it. But Ezra makes it a thing.
The universe bends to my handsomeness. Also Ezra's.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go see what money we can scrounge up, and if I can even get enough, or we purchase some of the moonstone from you, and some from that could be acquired elsewhere.
All right. I'll see you when you come back. And he holds out his hand to shake.
Which I will happily do.
Okay, you shake his hand. He seems genuinely surprised when you do so, and looks up at you like you've done some kind favor, and then turns around to yell at one of the workers who is misplacing a piece of the chimney. You fool! That doesn't go there. It goes over there.
All right, I'll wander back to the tower.
Okay. You wander back to the tower.
Yep. Probably should go find a place to wash up.
Yeah, if anybody else runs into you, they immediately note that you don't smell good.
Oh, wait.
Hey Ezra, you don't smell good.
Thanks for noting. I'm gonna walk over to Oliver and wipe my hand on the back of his jacket while I walk past him.
By the way, his handshake was greasy and just really nasty feeling.
And now Oliver's cloak is too.
Joke's on you.
Tom, I need to
Oliver's
burn this
cloak
thing
always
anyway.
works. It's made of leaves.
All right. So you go to wash up. What's the rest of the people doing? Somebody else got something they want to go do?
Yeah, I spend the day just kind of studying up on some things. I want to see if Zephyros will teach me some specific spell inquiries that I had. Or if Ido is available, I'd like to practice Mage Hand as well.
Is Ido available?
Yeah. Yep.
So you're gonna help teach him?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Mage Hand, super easy to do. Look, you just do one of these, and I cast it.
I don't know, it's kind of hard.
No. You just do this. Watch. It's all in the wrist.
Alright, hold on. You're making it look a lot easier than it is. It's not fair.
That's because it's super easy. You can do
Sure.
it. Come on. Watch. Try. It's all in the hips.
In the hips? I thought you said wrist.
Well, it comes from the hips.
So sure, and that's how the next 3 hours go. I don't know.
But man, am I feeling sleepy though. I don't like this feeling. And I'm gonna try to dispel magic on myself.
All right. You cast dispel magic on yourself.
Yeah.
It the spell goes off without a problem, but you still feel tired.
Mickey
This sucks.
disappears suddenly.
All right, that's all I was gonna try, and then I'll roll my portents for the day.
Okay.
Man, oh my god, wasted double 20.
It's alright,
We
just give it.
better
Give
do
it.
something. Let's go
Yeah.
fight someone.
Hold on.
Come on.
Do I need a roll for learning, Ben? For learning spells? Do I need a roll for that?
No.
No. Oh, shame.
Well, well, if nothing else happens today, I'm definitely gonna be practicing my pan flute.
Man, what a horrible
With-
day to roll 2 20s.
Watch now, the rest of my rolls are all gonna be nat
Well,
ones.
I mean, it's morning. If you only spent 3 hours studying magic, then that's gonna be what, midday. So.
I kind of just spent most of the rest of my day, or the rest of my day.
Okay.
Then I will definitely, after teaching Mage Hand, will practice my pan flute with a 20.
Wow. Playing pretty good there.
Yeah, getting better.
Still, I mean, the entire time there's this nagging stench coming from somewhere. Every once in a while, you get a whiff.
I use Mage Hand to plug my nose. Like, see, Alabaster? See, Alabaster? It works. It has many uses.
Yeah, it does have quite a few uses, huh?
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Reckon you can do something? Because I think mine might take a little bit.
What are you? Well, that's fine because I was actually gonna follow you.
Oh, okay. All right. So over, first of all, is feeling kind of tired and doesn't really want to deal with this today. So gonna try lesser restoration on himself.
All right.
We'll go ahead and cast that.
Cast lesser restoration on yourself, and you feel the magic take effect, but no change.
Ah.
What did you do?
I mean, you're the only one that doesn't seem to be tired. Man, after that ride last night, just exhausted.
I mean, I've kind of been riding horses my whole life.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I guess it's time to get out and see what I can do for the people here. I know they need the land healed, and I promised that I would do that. Should also take a look and see if these contraptions that they've got that they want to capture lightning in that they've got actually is ready. I know they said a few days or something, but we'll go take a look at the progress.
Go help some people.
Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head out and talk to those stinky dwarves. And I'm going to hold my... I'm going to breathe through my mouth.
And we'll wait for Ben and self-typing?
Oh,
Mhm. We hear you.
Tap, 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 tap.
Hey, shut up. He's typing me. He's giving me good shit. Stop.
yeah. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Tip tappity, tip tap tap. But yeah, so but instead of his regular splint armor, he's wearing his black short shorts and his flip flops, and that's just about it.
Awkward silence until we get our band back.
There we go.
Okay, so Oliver was going to go out to those 3 dwarves and just check on the progress of those batteries that they're creating.
Okay. So you head out to the domed structure.
Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, fellas.
Would this be about the time that Ezra went to the forge? During the same time frame?
it really should have been about that time.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't have been just sitting around doing nothing.
So you see Ezra head over to the forge while you head over to the other domed-like structure with all of the mysterious pointed needle-like things sticking out of it with all kinds of attachments, and you see glass and metal and several other strange looking devices attached to it.
Okay. I assume nothing that I would really quite understand.
Nope.
Anybody around?
Not outside, no. There's a metal door that goes inside, and that's where you saw the dwarves pop out of to look at you before.
Okay. I'll go over and pound on the door.
As you approach the door, a smell hits you. That is
I'm breathing through my mouth. I remember
great.
last time. I'm breathing through my mouth.
Okay. You pound on the door. You hear some noises coming from inside, and after you pound, you hear a clang, a curse of some kind. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I do not.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely don't understand whatever is said. And then silence for a second, and then the door is suddenly ripped open from the inside, and you see a dwarf, one of the 3 that you saw before, staring up at you. Well, not staring, glaring up at you.
My apologies. I just wanted to check and see if there's anything you needed from me today. If not, then I will definitely leave you to your work. Just curious about how long, if you made much progress on this contraption of yours.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, because I do so well with those.
Okay. You taste the smell. It's,
Oh, that's mine.
That's Riken.
It's not good, and
And I had to do this at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
oh yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
you've never purposefully eaten vomit. but it tastes like there's vomit in the air to you.
All right.
So as you're trying to say this, you have to make pauses to calm down your gag reflex. The dwarf continues to glare at you and says, "Are you the one that's supposed to help us then?"
Yeah, that we need. Sorry, I think I ate something bad this morning. But yes.
Oh no. It smells like a newborn calf in here. It's fucking awful.
Riken, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Riken. Or no, you already did.
You did.
Yeah, you're better off than Ulver, but yeah, it is foul. And this is the center of it all. This is where it's coming from, and it is so bad your eyes are watering. Yeah, it radiates from the dwarf. And he looks like he has a layer of grime on his skin, matting his hair. It's disgusting.
Don't mind him. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So how are things going?
We're just about ready.
So later on
Can't
today.
smell that?
Shut up, Riken.
Dwarf glares at Riken. What's his problem?
He's big and dumb. Wow, I went Irish with that one.
Aye, he's big and dumb, lad.
Well, tomorrow we can get started. And he gestures behind him. You can see strange cube-like devices with thin bits of metal connected to them that rise up to the ceiling in a radiating like a network of wires running up to the ceiling. And you look at it and like you look at it and you realize like this looks familiar in a way, and yet totally alien at the same time.
Okay, what do you mean by familiar?
Like something in nature that you've seen before. This reminds you of, but you can't quite place it right now. But go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Because I'm at a disadvantage.
Well, I'm there.
Sure.
Do I recognize anything?
Oh, 9.
That's always one.
I mean, there's almost zero chance. So I'm gonna say no. I'm not even gonna have you roll.
Yeah.
Your background isn't correct for what this would be.
Okay, I got a 9, so probably not that great. So.
It's just nagging you, yeah, but you can't place it.
All right, I'll file that one in the back of the mind.
Okay.
All right, so we'll take our leave and head out of there slowly at first, and then when we close the door, get away.
Well, no. Like, what is this? This is kind of nutty. Like, you're all about nature, and there's like metal and shit in here. Like, what are you even supposed to do in here?
Who are you saying that to?
You, like, you're really gonna leave? You're not gonna ask any questions? Like, we walked all the way over here. You're just like, yep. Oh man, you're like a supervisor. Jeez. You don't even understand what the project is.
Way to go.
I'm picturing Ludo from the Labyrinth. Smell bad. The bog of eternal stench. All right. So Ulver runs away, and
goes clean up.
yeah, it's really funny, but the smell latches onto you even at a distance.
I am gonna go get this stench off of me.
And Riken, too. You notice, Riken, that your clothes actually stink just from being in proximity.
I'm only wearing short shorts and flip flops, so.
Well, that's unfortunate. Not.
So your body stinks. You've been tainted.
Riken, go ahead.
Path of the New Warlock pact with the stink.
Riken, go ahead and make a. Yeah, make a nature check for me. Nice. So, Riken, you recognize what this stench is. I mean, the cause of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is from long periods, or a long period of not bathing. It is fundamentally just the funk of possibly years of not bathing. Like if you never washed for years. And then also worked hard and who knows what else.
Are you a really important guy?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the dwarf. I'm talking to the dwarf.
Oh, okay. The dwarf looks up at you, still glaring. Yes, quite important. One of the chief architects.
How many people are underneath you? Like, work-wise?
Oh, probably about a third of the dwarves that are in the engineering corps.
No shit. No shit. Like, do they ever, like, act strange around you?
Well, of course they do. I smell very bad.
Oh, so you know. Okay. That makes this easier. How come you smell so bad?
Well, that would be obvious, I'd think, because I don't bathe.
Why don't you bathe? Oh my! I was about to say you smell like a wild sheep that's been rolling over in its own shit. Like it is insane. Like you're all matted and everything. Like I don't even know how to do business with you. My friend came over here to ask questions. He just ran away. Hey, man. Oh jeez. I mean, I'm the kind of friend that if you have a booger in your nose, I'm gonna tell you. And sir, you got a stench.
It's so funny. Well, if I was gonna bathe, then I'd have to get water. Oh God, no water. Do you know what we do?
Do for what?
What me and my brothers, what we do?
Not bathe.
We're the chief engineers of this project, he gestures behind himself, which collects what?
Magic.
No. It collects the lightning from the sky. Do you know what lightning is?
Magic.
Well, sometimes. But, in any case, it happens to be a terrifically dangerous thing. And you know what?
Yeah, I could.
You know what makes it worse? Water. That's what makes it worse. Water and lightning are a bad combination. We know. We know. We had an older fourth brother, but he's gone. Poof! Came to the lab still dripping from the bath one time, and he did. Poof! No more brother. Now we stay dry so our work isn't as dangerous.
Riken's just lost. Like, he thinks the brother did a magic trick and just poofed away. Like, he does not understand what's going on. But he just nods his head.
Anyways, I have work to do. See you later.
All right, rude. I guess I'll go find Oliver.
Make sure you're dry if you come in here. And he slams the door.
All right, I'll take a mental note to remind Oliver to be dry when next time he goes in.
At least that was a very polite way of saying you stank. I liked it. It wasn't like confrontational. It was like, hey, you kind of stank and you need a shower. I like it.
I think Riken was expecting the guy not to realize he stank. But no, they know.
He's just nutty.
Yep. I mean, they're playing with lightning. They're nutty.
So, I mean, I stayed there a while after Oliver, but I'm like specifically gonna try and find him. If I can track him down.
Follow your nose.
All right, so you go tracking down Oliver. Oliver, where'd you go?
I went to go clean up. Wherever I can go clean up.
I'll
go anywhere.
There's actually room to go do that at the tower now. They've got most of the rooms completed, including the bathing area. So
nice. I'm in there. My goodness, the water's like cloudy. It's so bad. How did it get on me? Scrub myself. All right, then I'll get out of there. Okay. Hey, Oido, smell me.
No, thank you. I still have Mage Hand plugging my nose.
Come on, tell me the truth. Do I stink?
Yeah, you stink. Please go wash yourself.
Oh, I did. I'll go do it again.
Again.
All right.
I was kind of hoping that when, what was it? When they come back, I'm just trying to teach Alabaster Mage Hand, like from this movie that I posted in Discord. I don't know if you guys have ever heard about it or seen it.
No, Whiplash.
Where J.K. Simmons is like this
You're
very
saying
abusive
I don't
like
know what
band teacher, and he's trying to teach him. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you guys watch.
You know,
man.
I just spent several hours on bed.
So I
Rushing
kind
or
of want to be like
dragging?
this guy.
So you do know the difference. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I saw a meme where it's Whiplash.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's the guy that voices the one dude in Invincible.
Yeah,
I saw a
Omni
video
Man.
that- yeah, Omni Man. So I saw a video that made it Omni Man, but he's speaking Whiplash voice lines, and it's great.
They also have a good one of him in The Legend of Korra, because he's the voice of Tenzin,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yelling at
And of
Korra.
course he's the
Say,
illustrious J.J. Simmons or J.J.
Oh,
Jameson.
He's also the guy who does like what's it called? JJJ, right? J. Jonah
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
And the older Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, but yeah, I just kind of was hoping that scene would be playing out when you guys come back from the dwarves. But I'm just doing it with Mage Hand instead of teaching them drums.
All right.
All right. Next, what I would want to do is go find someone to figure out where they would like me to center the cleansing of the land.
Where they want it centered?
Yeah.
They want it centered right next to the city
It's next to the city? Okay.
so that it radiates
will-
around it.
All right. So I'll go and I'll get ready for that.
Okay. You go and prepare yourself for that spell.
Yep, it's already prepared. So I'm just gonna set a nice little area. Probably put down some a padded blanket or something because I'm gonna be there for a while.
8 hours.
For 8 hours, yep. And just kind of prep the area just so I'll be comfortable for a while. But I'm gonna leave a spot where I can touch the earth.
Okay.
All right.
You can go ahead and make the roll for that now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like dig my hands into the soil and just kind of feel it and just kind of for before I really start, just kind of I don't know, commune with nature isn't exactly the right word since that's spell, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of get a sense of what I can. So roll for the spell. How do you want me to roll? Was that a D20
Yeah.
or what was it? Okay, just a D20.
Nature. You're
Oh,
using
nature.
you're
Right.
using your senses to delve into the earth and feel the best places to try to help heal the damage that's been done to the earth in this area.
Okay. So and it's still at disadvantage.
Yep.
Ugh. I'm going to use my inspiration for another roll
Okay.
and hope it's better. Ah, 20. Thank goodness. Wait, disadvantage, does that mean I still do the 17?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, so
All
17.
ability checks.
Yeah, 17. It's still pretty
Okay.
good. So
Or, yeah, okay.
yeah, that's higher than the DC that I set. So for 8 hours, you basically use your druidic abilities to seek out and heal the different. You can feel these like sickness, little spots of concentrated sickness in the very earth from the damage that's been done, and you just systematically seek them out and heal them, eradicate them, push life in where death is.
Okay.
As you do so, the area around you begins to bloom or to grow like grass and weeds and stuff like that for about 50 yards in all directions, which it hasn't done yet.
What do
When
you mean
you
it hasn't?
it,
You
it ha-
mean at the end?
nothing has grown the entire time that you've done this,
Okay.
but this time when you do it for about 50 yards in all directions, uh, things sprout and grow where nothing was before. And then they don't grow real big. It's just like, stubble grass, but something.
Do I, do I sense that it's clean within that 50 yards radius of me?
Yeah, it is. And there's you can feel that there's areas beyond that are healed as well, but it's gonna take more.
Right. Okay. All right. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and go back in. I don't know what else everybody else is doing though, because I'll still be doing that while they're doing what.
Okay.
And I'll pretty much just chill out for the rest of the day because I'll be exhausted.
Yeah, and then what are the rest of you guys doing with the rest of the day? Anything?
I need to talk with you guys, just casually.
And Riken would have come over and watched over you while you were doing this.
Okay.
He went and put on his armor and then came over and stood guard over you. According to what he sent me, anyways.
Okay.
I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to interrupt you talking. So.
So, yeah, as when I first met your group, shortly after, you gave a moonstone over to the Fae. Where did you happen to get that?
Oh, we just found it, and then we were immediately told that it wasn't normal.
Well, the thing is, I need like, say, around 5,000 gold worth of that stone.
All right. I mean, we're not like moonstone experts, and I don't think that was a normal moonstone. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that
it was
was
probably worth
super
like
big.
way more.
I don't even think if it. I don't even think it was worth the money per se.
It's
I'm.
probably priceless. You're right.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
I basically need it as raw materials, so. Alright.
Yeah. It's.
I just wondering if there's more where you guys got it.
No, definitely not, because it was in
Yeah,
a
that
giant
was
tombstone that we have no way to get back into.
that definitely felt like a once in a lifetime find.
Alright.
True.
Figured it
We'll
out.
probably never run into another.
Side question: any of y'all have about 5,000 gold?
And gems, yeah.
I turn over my coin purse, and butterflies come out of it. Moths come out.
I mean, we've got gems galore.
I just think about the backpack full of platinum I threw out of the tower.
It wasn't full of platinum. We've gone over this. We've gone over this. It wasn't full of platinum. There's no way you had.
Still,
All
it was
the
at least
platinum.
5,000 worth of something.
Yep.
Is
All right.
this conversation happening with Ulver still out, or
I mean, you can talk. You're not completely.
no? I'm outside. I'm like way away from all of you guys.
Well, see,
No. He said he
would be
wanted to talk to
busy.
all of us.
I kind
So
of
I'm
wanted
guessing
to
this is
say
after the
that
8
too.
hours.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say like I wanted to do something once we were all together, kind
End
of
of
like
day.
sitting around my created bonfire,
That you
and
have.
then yeah,
Anyways,
then we would have this conversation so we can talk about stuff.
So you have to recast that every minute, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man.
and I just want to make sure we're not like on wooden floors, right? We're just on stone, like it's the stone tower. I don't want to.
We can do this
There is
outside,
a-
you know.
okay,
We can do
there
this
is a-
outside. There's a whole outside.
No. Here, there is a section of on top of the roof of our living spaces that is like this big patio area outside of this like little garden deal. It's sort of like our the barbecue pit area.
Perfect.
That's part of the design of the new stonework.
Well, once it comes in, anyways. Once it gets finished, and
We'll have a
once you
smoker
get
and
plants
everything.
growing.
But
We'll,
there's a
we'll
space-
just we'll just
there's
say
plenty of
it's
space out there.
it's under construction right now. There's still
Yeah.
like tarp laid over it, and it's not finished yet.
All right.
So
So yeah,
we got lots
when
of gems. We have tons of gems. We got plenty.
Hmm.
5,000.
The thing is, this would be for me to make a sword. So
I mean, we got plenty.
wait,
I just
Wait.
don't use
More
up
than
all the
enough.
group funds for my own one object. Although I will say this, it'll be fucking cool.
Oh wait.
Wait.
Hey, I just was looking through my inventory. I'm sorry, but is my 500 platinum pieces in the saddlebag with the griffin still there? Like we left a whole bunch of shit with the griffins. You guys remember that?
Yeah. No. Nothing's been taken.
Yeah. So, I'll go grab one of the gems. I'll go grab a. Oh, what do we
And-
have?
In fact, when you go up there to get that stuff, the two young eagles are up there, and as you approach this stuff, they squawk at you warningly, like, What are you messing with our stuff for?
Hey, your stuff is my stuff. It's got my smell on it.
Well, they let you go get it. Don't get me wrong, but you can tell they've been protecting it.
Okay. Then extra rations, because you guys care so much.
You just give them rations, or
I'm pretty sure I got some jerky. I got some jerky. Always got jerky.
All right, I'm gonna toss Ezra an emerald worth 5,000.
okay.
We just
Don't
have
love
an
these.
emerald worth 5,000.
He got more than that, a lot more. Zipper said to use 2 of them, 2 of the gems we got, and
You all
It's
act
it's all good.
surprised that we did in fact steal an entire dragon ore.
I know, right? That's so much. We have more gold worth.
This is
in
more
gems
money
than we
that
have
I've-
in platinum and gold and all that put together.
This is
no.
legitimately we have more money than I've ever seen in any D&D campaign ever.
Well, we haven't paid completely these workers off.
That's
yet.
gonna not even scratch it. Not even a little
Yeah.
bit.
We got plenty.
Like,
Heck
But
yeah.
they should be fine. That's
buy
all.
whatever you want, honestly.
I'm gonna take that emerald worth 5,000 and go see if I can trade it.
Like, you want something,
I'll
go buy it.
ask,
It's
but
not-
I don't know. It's just good to have it for like, wait, my
Hmm?
In my notes, it says we have
Lost
like
ya.
2,000 platinum apiece, don't we? Group inventory.
No, what?
No.
We had like 500 apiece of these.
Yeah, that was the mistake earlier.
Okay, then the 2,071 must have been all of ours then.
Hold on. I have the whole list of how much we got, but I've got to figure out a few things, and then
I don't
because
know.
I'm also much of anything,
I know
so I'm
I
gonna
didn't.
put that back in and then split it up among everybody.
I know that I didn't take any platinum. I just took, or I might have taken a little bit, but I mainly just took a bunch of golds or gems rather.
Sounds like
We
you
have a
guys need a
total-
banker.
We have a total of almost 7,500 pieces of platinum from the horde.
7,500.
That you haven't
Yeah,
spent.
just under. That we have not spent yet. We've got more that we'll have to spend, but yes,
We have
because we got
seven.
to finish.
We
We have
have
to finish paying off for the tower.
So we have 75,000 gold worth of platinum.
We have.
If you have 7,000
No.
platinum, then that
No.
is 75,000 gold worth of platinum. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought he said 7,500. Yeah, we have 7,500. Lots.
All right, can I just take like some platinum then? If we have that much pocket change, just like 100 platinum, you know, that's all I need.
I mean, well, I wish I would have gotten to it before today's game, but yeah, it would be split up amongst all of us. So just assume you've got 1,496 for your share for now.
We only have 16,000 gold each in only platinum points. We're poor. All right, I'm gonna go buy an island. I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to Zephyros.
Go buy all the magic items.
Hey Zephyros, you got any cool magic items that do function a mile away from the tower? Preferably.
You see, Zephyros is currently working on the addition of the orb, and he turns and looks at you and goes, "Oh, what? Whoa, magic items. I have some, yes, but not right now. I'm in the middle of things."
All right, I'll just sit down in that room somewhere.
Okay.
Well-
He seems to completely ignore your existence. As you watch him very carefully add runic carvings onto the pillar, the pedestal, rather.
Hey Ben,
Mhm.
when I cast Lesser Restoration, did it feel like there was any change whatsoever in the exhaustion? Like at all? Or did it just seem like it just didn't do anything?
No, it didn't do anything to it.
Okay.
it you can take what you want from that, but it didn't do anything.
So I do have a question for the group. I was told I could make this sword with either moonstone or bloodstone. Now, although bloodstone sounds like it'll do more damage, it also sounds really sketchy.
You think that the rocks are magical by themselves?
They're gonna be combined with something else.
All right, I'm gonna put it this way. I don't think that your choice will have an impact on damage.
I think it might change the effect.
Did you ask if there was
It-
going to
I
be a
mean-
difference between the two?
If there's an effect, it might change the effect. What that
You should-
means, I don't know. I'm not an expert on rocks
I mean, for me, I'd
or enchantments.
probably like to see what it was going to do before I chose. If anything.
The moon druid doesn't automatically go with moonstone. Interesting. Oh. Anyways, I'll just wander back over to that forge with 5,000 gold emerald.
All right, you get over there, and you actually hear clanging as you get closer, and you find Pelagro is currently seems to be working the forge.
Don't really want to interrupt him, but
Is
Well,
this the next
yeah.
day?
No,
oh, they managed to get the forge up and running though.
they were very nearly done.
Hey, Pelagro. We'll yell. See, you got the forge up and running.
He turns and wipes his brow with a dirty hand. And you know the actual heat from the forge seems to actually dramatically lessen the smell. But he turns to you and goes, Yeah, got it going just a little bit ago. Still heating up.
Well, if you have a moment to talk. Although I don't have coin exactly, I do have something worth 5,000 gold. If you're willing to trade.
It depends on what it is.
And I'll hold up the emerald.
Wow, that is quite the gem you have there.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
That's huge. He gets a glint in his eye. You go, I'm not sure it's worth 5,000, though. Let me, you care if I examine it?
Oh, of course. And I'll set it down. Just need it with the equivalent of moonstone.
Oh, yeah, I think this will cover it. Yeah, looks good.
You want me to just leave it here? It's kind of just an odd thing. It was weird walking down here with it.
Oh, that's all right. Just a second. And he marches over to the door and bellows. He just says, You! Yeah, no, not you. No, not you. You! Get over here. And younger dwarf comes trotting over and immediately blanches from the smell. And he hands the gem over and he says, "Take this to my rooms, and it better be there when I get back." The dwarf blanches even whiter and then trots off with the gem. He goes, "There we go. Oh, I forgot. So what is it? Moonstone or Bloodstone?
I think I'm gonna go Moon.
Moonstone?
I've had good luck with Moon.
Yeah, Moonstone certainly is pure. You'll find that it makes the work lighter and the metal purer than Bloodstone.
So it's really between dexterity and strength, neither of which you'll use. No. Could you imagine
Well,
that?
It'll be a good counter to the
Your
material
weak
we're
point.
using as the metal. Shades of Grey sounds good.
Very well. I will send off for it then. Forge will take a while to heat. Hours, in fact. Won't be ready today. Should be ready tomorrow if you want to get started. I will, of course, need to use the forge as well, so...
Oh, yes, of course. And your work takes priority, I understand.
Yes, but I don't have to smelt things. He gestures to one side. He goes, smelting is over there. I'm mostly going to be taking pure metals and creating things with them over here on the anvil, so probably be fine most of the time. But if I need it, yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Very well. See you tomorrow.
Until then, no longer.
Oh, wow. One more thing.
Yes?
Did you need those gemstones ground up for you, or did you? Never mind. I'll grind them up for you. Well, not me. You know, that's what I've got workers for.
It's appreciated, Pellegro.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
He smiles at you. He seems to actually taken a liking to you a little bit. And you can tell, like, he's a gruff old dwarf.
I do well with gruff old dwarves.
Apparently.
Idle
Roll
on.
a constitution check, you would have been puking.
Idle on.
Oh, I have my
His
scarf.
His scarf. I actually forgot, but yeah, your scarf would cover you.
Idle on. Isn't this supposed to summon two hands?
Does it? I thought it always just had one hand.
No, it's usually two. Or
Always
is
just
it?
been this other hand.
I thought it was mage hand, not mage hands.
You're right. I think.
Yeah,
So how
it
do
just
they
says
do
the
thieves?
the hand lasts.
So how do they do?
No
thieves?
wonder Alabaster hasn't been getting it right this whole time.
Ah.
He's been trying to summon two hands.
Well, it doesn't make sense. You got two hands. Why wouldn't it be two hands?
Well, couldn't you? I mean, it says it lasts a minute, so couldn't you just cast two of them?
That's
Not
well,
simultaneously.
Or does it say?
it's not concentration.
Or I think it actually says it disappears.
If you
Yeah,
cast,
if you cast
it
it again, it's yeah. Honestly, you're not supposed to be able to do highly dexterous stuff with the mage hand unless you're a
Yeah.
rogue, a
True,
trickster
true, true.
rogue.
But I'll still be able to do stuff with it, like put poison in people's drinks. In your drink. Who was it that did something to me? I remember someone did something to me.
he's trying to pick out people that have done something to him now. Look
Who
out.
was it? Someone did something to me. Someone wronged me.
Never-
Someone,
I have never wronged you in my
someone
life, sir.
pranked me, and I was gonna
I've
get them
never
back.
in my life.
Who was it? Was it
It
Riken?
definitely never happened in the dungeon that we just came from.
It was in the
Riken's
dungeon.
Riken's
I know it
not
was.
smart enough to prank
Was it
people.
Olver or was it Riken?
It was neither.
Who was it? Was it Ezra?
I would never.
Was it Ezra?
Now you gotta play the mystery game.
Yep. Do some rolls.
You
Perception.
don't trust all of us.
I mean, you can insight check Ezra. It's not, it's in the rule book.
Was it Ezra? Hold on, over. I want to know. Alabaster.
I just imagine we're all hanging out around
It's
the
been a
fucking
couple of
bonfire.
weeks. It's been a couple of long weeks though.
All right.
Ugh.
Was it?
I actually
was it
don't
Ezra?
remember. Was it me?
Yeah, was it Ezra?
Okay, out of game. Out of game.
I can't remember
Yes,
either,
it
but
was
it's-
Ezra.
I
You
knew it.
Eldritch blasted.
I
people.
knew it. Ah,
Okay.
that's right.
Yep. Okay.
Dude, he Eldritch blasted me at least once
I
a
know.
fight. Come on.
But that time he did it out of just spite. He just did it.
In my defense,
game,
I am
Oliver's
super
like-
accurate. I always hit something.
In game, Oliver's like, I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to take that up with him if he did it. I'm too tired. Ugh, I'm exhausted.
But that is so like Alabaster. Someone wronged me. Who was it?
Okay, so I think that takes care of that day, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Speaking of which, I need to
something.
get the calendar here and change days.
I'm going to make up some Olasuba tea, and
It'll be the
Drink
25th
it.
now. Yeah, I mean the next day when you guys wake up again.
Wait, before we go to bed, like as we're kind of around my created bonfire,
Sure.
and
Hey.
we're like, hey guys, time to go to bed, you know?
Yeah, right. Can you want to cook us a meal while we're sitting around this campfire?
Sure.
So that
We can all relax.
What do you have to
some
cook?
Hot cocoa. I mean, the griffins have some meat upstairs. It's like a dead carcass, but it works.
I'm not touching that.
I got 2 chunks of meat here that I never gave to the griffins from yesterday. From yesterday. It's
Day
fine.
old pocket meat. Yeah. nothing.
Yeah, and it's raw. I don't know. There's
Ashen
not really,
ramen it is.
there's not much to eat here.
do you have that over?
yes, I
Okay.
do.
All right. So
Game of
he's making
mystery.
tea,
You're making tea?
Yep.
Oh, over. That's nice.
and he looks really tired. He's been out working for 8 hours basically, so
This is gonna be a good night.
all right,
I will make enough for everybody, to be honest.
all right.
That's nice. Hey, Ezra, I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
You're a vegan, right? So you don't eat meat?
Well, I'll say I'm a vegetarian.
Vegetarian,
I'll eat eggs. Cheese.
Interesting.
And beef.
All right, so Riken actually makes a pretty nice feast for you guys tonight.
And since we already have tea, I'm not gonna make it a soup. I'm gonna do more like a chow mein
Okay,
instead of a ramen,
nice.
seasoned with that dwarven spice.
Ooh, good. Have you tried selling that yet, or?
I have
don't
not.
remember.
I have not. Hopefully, people smell my cooking though.
Smell your cooking
Mm-hmm.
of ramen?
It's chow mein, bitch.
Of course. My bad. I am uncultured.
Yes, I can tell. Wear all the fancy clothes you want. You can't get your noodles straight.
All right, can I get everybody to roll a d20 for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Question: would that have been at disadvantage for those of us that have disadvantage?
Oh, that's a good point.
That is a
That
fair
would be a
point.
disadvantage.
I mean,
yeah.
my food's so good. I think it cancels it out.
Well, is it an ability check or a
It
saving
is
throw?
an ability check, so go ahead
It's an
and.
ability. Okay, it's not a saving throw then.
The
It's,
best I
they
can
are
do
two
is an
different
8.
things.
Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and
Okay.
roll it twice for me,
Roll
guys.
another one.
Yep, mine stays at an 8.
Disadvantage. Oh. Ah. No.
Mine stays
And
at
then
an 8. Oh,
You,
No
they can't
challenge.
keep the food down.
Okay, so yeah, so it's really good food, guys. You really enjoy it. You know, yeah, those of you, everybody except for Riken still feels tired. Drinking the tea, you know, it does feel like it revitalizes you a little bit.
That's nice. Some
You-
good overcooked tea.
It's flavorful and zesty, but you know, you still feel tired. Let's see.
I'm gonna try, since it's at night, I'm gonna try Lesser Restoration one more time just to see if anything happens.
Oh, just go to sleep, you big baby.
You don't know what I'm doing.
I saw you do it this morning. I was watching you.
You have no idea.
I was literally watching you. I was like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, oh my god. We're like best friends now. You can't lie to me.
I'll
You know,
make hand
Riken's been
gestures.
saying.
I'll make some
Riken's-
offensive hand gestures that where I can say, "What spell is this?"
It's not Mage Hand.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll learn it.
I'm sure you will.
Give me a second here. I gotta figure something out. Kind of.
Warlon, how's that spell book of yours coming along? Did you get all your spells done?
Yeah. I just wish I had more paper. Man, if I could, I'd just buy out a whole paper bookshop. Bookshop worth of all the paper. That's what I want.
Maybe once we get back on into the tower and we're able to get out of here, we can find somewhere. Maybe, I don't know where we're going to go next, but maybe we can find somewhere that will have plenty of paper for you.
Yeah. I'll get so much that I'll dump out the whole bag of holding and just put paper in there.
Well, I'd say you probably have enough room in your own quarters for that.
Hold on, Ben. Give me.
I don't know.
Well, I got one.
Nah, I got one. I got one. You know,
So
actually,
you guys want you guys want to do something fun before we go to bed?
what? Like what? I think we're
It's
aiming
called-
to become T-Rexes.
It's called Catch the Ice Knife.
What?
And And as the campfire ends, I throw an ice knife where the campfire was, and since we're all 5 feet near it, we're all gonna have to make dexterity saving throws.
I would say that happens after something else happens. So just give it a second.
Nothing like getting side blinded by something that you can't hardly look up.
14.
Don't forget disadvantage, Ezra.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Not for saving throws.
Oh, saving throws. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's not for saving throws, so I get a 21.
It's just ability checks.
It is a 14 save. Probably not.
What is it?
I think you have 15 DC.
15.
Ah, here we go. This is perfect.
So-
I found one. I got it.
However, I do have evasion, so
I got
half
one.
anyways. Okay.
I got one. Okay, so cool. I'll do this.
After that,
Wait, did I
so you
win?
just
Did I
throw.
Yeah, so you only take
That
4 or 2.
is-
I also
awesome.
only took 2. Just want to point that out.
See, guys, isn't that fun?
Hellish Rebuke.
Just in case there's something better.
Doesn't that have to be an attack, not an AoE?
Oh, I don't know. Anytime a creature damages me,
That
So-
seems really likely.
take a dex save.
Which one?
You.
You're gonna kill him.
Wait, what save?
A dexterity saving throw.
40-10 damage.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna
Good
kill
thing
him.
Good thing I have a 20.
Wait. What's going on?
Everything is chaos.
He damaged me with an ice knife. I'm using Hellish Rebuke,
Ah.
which I can only cast at
All
ninth
right,
level.
Ben, we'll do it right after this. Quick roll.
I already rolled. I know what it is.
Okay, great.
It's a 30 damage cut in half. So,
15.
open fire damage.
God.
Just hanging. Yeah.
So-
Does the effect allow half damage on success?
Let Ben narrate this for a second.
Well, if it does, then I'll use my reaction and take no damage.
He's hitting me.
Oh yeah, it's a dex save, so yes.
It's
you
at
can- you can
Eidolon,
evade
not
it.
you.
If you have your shield out, Riken, anyways, I don't know if you'd have your shield out.
But is this at Riken or at Eidolon?
Okay,
So
he cast
everybody.
Ice Knife on a campfire that hit all of us. Then Ezra cast Hellish Rebuke on him.
Oh, I
So-
see.
Well, Ezra was the only one to not get hit. So how
Wait,
did you
no,
use
it didn't do
Hellish
that.
Rebuke?
No, Ezra did get hit.
Oh, yeah,
He
you
took-
can't.
It's
Wait,
half
what?
damage.
Oh, he did take damage. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he
Okay.
took half.
So I take 2, and you take 15.
Okay.
trade.
If you use a port.
Yeah. So you
All right.
you do that, but the entire time, Ezra, having been eating this meal, you felt a little funny, and right after you use your hellish rebuke, things shift, and so you bark out your hellish rebuke and watch his robes catch fire briefly, and then your perception changes. And you lick your lips, and
Oh, I'm
wa-
going for a trip.
wag your tiny little tail, and find yourself standing there on your 4 long legs.
Plain water all over again.
And then you turn your head and look back at your butt, and you see your little tail wagging back and forth, and your head feels like it's got something heavy on top of it as you suddenly realize that you have antlers.
What?
What did I get turned into?
You got turned into a deer.
Oh, I thought it was a
Oh.
puppy with antlers.
Ezra's a deer now. That's not what I was expecting.
And
Oh, well.
it's the effect of a polymorph spell, so
Lasts an hour, no concentration. Good luck, buds. The only thing you can do is kill yourself.
well, it lasts until you take a long rest. Not for an
Polymorph?
hour. No, the
Oh.
effect.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Was that Ido?
Not how I was expecting.
Anyways,
What does a
I
deer
thought-
sound like as it's laughing? Because this whole situation is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I didn't read
Runs.
that part.
Just runs.
That's kind of great, honestly.
So you guys, all this is going on, and like that happens, and he uses
Jesus.
hellish rebuke, and instantly just goes into a deer, and you're just like, holy crap! Yeah.
That backfired.
Well, he lit Ido on. Don't forget, he lit Ido on fire. I want to point this out because I think you might draw conclusions.
Ido, you turned him into a deer?
Wait, do I take half if I
15.
succeed, or is it
Yeah,
all
you
or
take-
nothing?
Nah, you take.
Okay.
Ido, you turned him into a deer? How'd you do
I'd
that?
look at my hands and then look back at Tyr Ezra, Terza, and like, wow, I had no idea Ice Knife could do that. Should I try again?
Well,
No.
Oliver's
I'm gonna go.
backing up. I'm not backing up.
I start preparing Ice Knife.
ugh, I'm just gonna back up.
I'm gonna kick the deer in the ribs.
What? Riken, don't do that. Look.
Nope.
we
Ezra,
can-
you dick. Why would you do that? He was just fucking
Look,
around.
we can leave him as a deer for a little while. Don't kick the deer.
Nope. Kicking the deer.
How much damage?
How much? What's your strength?
I don't know. I'm punting this dude.
What's your strength?
Just one unarmed.
All right, Ezra,
Straight.
roll a d8. It's the only way. Roll a d8. Let's go!
What does that do? What's going on?
He has 8 health.
Yeah, so you kick the deer hard in the ribs. You feel ribs break as the deer is lifted off of the ground, crying out in pain, and then thump, reverts back to Ezra.
What?
And then
No,
tumbles
he
to the
doesn't-
ground.
He doesn't take 8 points of damage from that. Ben? He
Yeah.
should still be alive.
No, he only has 4 hit points, not 8.
He rolled. Okay, that's
Oh
fine.
no.
I-
Oh wait, is
we
that
were
is that
rolling.
his hit
I-
points?
Yeah, I thought we were rolling for polymorphs. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, we are. That's fine.
okay.
Oh,
Then.
alright.
I thought you were rolling damage, and I was like, 8 would be his maximum hit points. So, okay,
Yeah, no.
You
The
know-
only way he doesn't die is if he rolls
Strike 5. There he goes.
5. Okay,
You just
so
kicked him.
you
That's
cracked
a
his
6
ribs,
point.
but he didn't change. There you go. He got
All right,
3 hit points
Riken.
left.
Leave him alone. I think he's experienced enough. It's best to let him suffer as a deer.
I think Riken already hit him for 5 more damage.
I thought that was the kick. Oh.
That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Riken, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Just
Okay.
let him
I see,
simmer.
I see. Ah.
I'll feel bad once I see the little deer go flying off and shit.
What are you going to do, Ezra? You just got punted.
Well, I'm a deer.
Yeah.
You can go 50 feet.
Um,
And you can bite.
I mean, you still have self-awareness and stuff. You're just not as intelligent as you were and things.
You're like, huh, I swear I was just a person.
You have
Hellish
never
rebuke
felt
that.
stronger, though. You got a strength of 11.
You can roleplay it any way you like. I don't care.
I'm just looking up pictures
Within
of
reason.
injured deer that I'm gonna send to Riken for a while to make him feel bad.
Look at all this roadkill.
Here, you guys. I see what I did wrong. It was on me. I didn't realize that my ice knife has some sort of polymorph capabilities.
All right,
Here, I'll
hold
just
on.
cast
Hold on,
again,
hold
and
on,
he'll
hold on,
turn
hold
back
on,
to
hold on.
normal.
I'm gonna whisper something to you, Eidolon, but it's very
He's
sharp.
gonna cast
You gotta-
ice knife at you and
Lean
turn
in.
you back.
Hold on.
Do it. Do it.
The funny thing is, it will
I
work.
know. Listen close.
Do it.
Listen close. Hold on. All
You
right.
better type fast. I'm about to roll.
Hold on. Eidolon.
Unpolymorph knife.
I'm literally talking. Shut up! I'm trying to talk to him.
This is what a real conversation sounds like. Go do it.
Eidolon. Okay, you gotta listen. All right. So Ezra kind of blasted me with an Eldritch Blast, and this is my revenge. Just let him suffer as a deer. All right, it's fine.
Wait, what?
All right, it wasn't you. I'm gonna be honest. It was me. I have way better magic powers than you, but that's okay.
Oh. I guess now I believe in something less magical. Thanks for, giving my hopes hope.
Look, you
I
taught
really, I
me
really thought I had a
insane-
very special ice knife, but
Nope, it's very basic.
You should ice knife Alabaster one more time just to make sure.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. You don't
And I
have to
run
do
away.
that. You don't have to do that. I run in the opposite direction of the deer.
All right.
all right, fine. I'll just throw my ice knife wildly away from the group, just like out the window. Or wait, we're on
Wait.
top of the.
You're not
You're on
throwing
a
it
I'll
at
just
me?
throw it like, yeah, I'll throw it like just up in the air. Just
Oh.
Like a
Like a
firework.
nice firework,
Boom!
yeah.
Ah!
Sweet.
Ooh!
Well, anyway, I'm going to sleep. Have fun, Ezra dear.
Aw. Oh wait, you meant deer as in I get it now.
Oh, well, I could have meant it either way.
I thought you were saying that. Oh, good night, dear. Never mind.
It did sound kind of heartfelt.
Oh, I felt it in my heart. Just not in a good way. I'm very happy about this moment, though.
They're having a
Well-
moment with Ezra. Got it.
I'm sure that will teach him. I'm sure he'll never fire an Eldritch Blast again. All right. Good night.
Yep, good night. What does cracked ribs Ezra deer do?
The deer's just lying on the ground moaning.
and that's not a pleasant noise. Good luck
Yeah,
sleeping.
Very loud angry deer noises.
Have fun with your exhaustion, but you cure wounds the deer.
I did. You're all fine, Ezra.
I'm still on my ground moaning. It's not stopping. This
I'm gonna
happened
go-
all night, you fuckers. You're all getting exhaustion.
I'm gonna go find some earwax. Or some wax for my ears.
I'll go stay in my partially unfinished room. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I can knock you out for real.
So you guys go to sleep? Or try to?
Yep.
It's not a great night. Ezra, how long are you going to keep that up? Because if you're doing that, you're not sleeping.
If it goes on for more than an hour, I will go outside and cast suggestion on the deer.
Roll a random
When,
performance check.
when did you practice that spell?
Nope, that is my innate
I'll
spellcasting.
do this shit for an hour.
Alright, at the end of it, I'll come out and be like, shut up, you stupid god, it's so annoying. You need to roll a wisdom save with the stats of a deer. Wait, a deer has +5 performance?
Oh no, that was an Ezra. That was just me determining how long I'm going to be doing this.
Alright, I understand.
I'm going to be AFK
12
for just a minute.
minutes.
Nothing of importance is happening. What the hell's the stats of a deer?
Not good.
It's fine because I'm coming downstairs and I'm thinking what my mama told me, and that's I'll give you something to really complain about. And I'm thinking another swift kick to the
is that
ribs.
the mama that got killed by the orc you failed to kill?
Hold on. And well,
All I heard was meh.
I just linked the deer page to you, Ezra. Well, in the main chat here. Roll 20.
a deer has a +2 to wisdom.
Yep.
Wow. I guess they have good insight.
And an 11 strength, so this is the strongest
on.
you'll ever feel.
You haven't kicked him
11.
yet. All right, you fail, and now
Wait.
you stop talking.
11. Yeah.
You fail, and now you shut up. But shortly after that, comes an angry Riken. Jesus, what are you doing up, dude? Just go back to bed. I took care of it. Okay, you kicked him again.
I believe that doesn't suggestion only last for a minute.
In 8 hours, actually.
Oh, 8 hours. Oh crap. Okay.
Well, if he was being quiet, I wouldn't come and kick him. I ain't gonna just kick any, you know.
Okay, shut up, dear. I'm going back to bed. Jesus.
Does this last after he polymorphs back?
It is a concentration, so it would end as soon as I went to sleep again.
Unless you were dreaming about it.
Indeed, indeed. All right, I go back to sleep.
And this is when the rest happens.
Mm-hmm. Or we could just montage until the tower is fixed. Actually, no, because Oliver's got to do his
I got
experiment
stuff.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. God damn it, Oliver! Why you gotta do things?
Oliver's busy. He's got lots of things to do.
Oliver, by any chance, do you have a bottle? You seem like a guy who would carry a bottle with a stopper in it.
Calling
An
an alcoholic?
empty
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I believe I do. Hold on, let me check. Let's check my inventory here. Oh yeah, we got lots. It's a vial with a stopper. What else?
I mean, I got some empty potion bottles.
Yeah, potion bottle. Yeah, those are yeah. So there's plenty of those. I have 2 on me right now. I'll hand one over to you. Most restful night I've ever had.
So how many days do you need to for your
I have
experiment?
I have no idea. It's all on Ben. He's got his own DCs that I've got to meet, and that will affect how long. It takes. I'm hoping the first day helps with the DC next day since I was successful, but we'll see.
Cool. We still got a couple days, I'm sure, for the tower.
Weeks, couple weeks.
Hey guys,
Well, while
just a
we're
second.
waiting.
I'm dealing with something here. So, try to find a conversation or something.
All right. Maybe, yeah. While we got time now.
The next morning,
Um,
when Ezra's not a deer anymore.
What was that?
It's fine with me.
Right.
Oh,
Wait, I missed what was just said.
I was
Find a
thinking we should find come up with a was it like a travel route after our tower is up and running again. We should get a places that we need to go and which order we should do them in, so that we don't have to, spend time
Yeah.
deciding where to go. Instead, let's just try to get a plan right now and kind of like a map quest kind of itinerary, with stops.
I need to get to Kalimshan, but we should probably do everything around here first.
Yeah, agreed. So what's up north?
All right, so let's post. I guess like type it in the chat or something, or in Roll20, just like your town's next town you have to go to, and then we can see where we got to go. Because that's the only place I got to go, which is still
All right,
in the
I'm
north.
back.
You
That's
gotta
just
go
to the
all
west
the
of
way to
us.
Luskin? Yeah, but that's out in the ocean.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys sleep that night. When you wake up in the morning, the exhaustion from all of you is gone.
Awesome.
Hey,
Nice. Other ain't talking to anybody. He's gonna go to the forge.
and then Alabaster and Riken, do you need to go anywhere?
I don't. I'm just keep falling over again.
I mean, like any towns you need to visit, like up north before we head south.
I just need to go
Overall.
south. I mean, we could go to the Mithril Hall again. I could buy some Mithril armor with all the goddamn money we got. Aside from that, though,
Yeah, we could do like a Mithril Hall, Luskin, and then start heading south. Like take the coastline.
Is any reason to go over to Silver Moon?
I mean, I could always use magic paper. I know they'd have
Like any
magic
city.
stuff there. What was that, Ezra?
We can get that in any city though.
Okay.
And I mean, we could.
I mean,
if we're
yeah.
going down the coast, we got Baldur's Gate.
I could probably use it before then, though.
Well, there's lots of cities in between there, so lots and lots.
I mean,
and lots.
probably even Mithril Hall, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
For
there's
the
some magic
dwarves.
stuff.
I just want to go buy out a store of all their paper. Start a cache, magic paper cache, in my bag of holding.
All right. So
then, Alabaster, you don't need to go anywhere north. Like, is everything for you south?
I mean, I don't have anywhere specific that I need to go that's in a time crunch, so.
Okay.
Specific that I need to go in general.
Just as long as we can get like a flight plan, and then
I pretty
if we
much
need
have
to-
things that could happen if we went somewhere, but I don't have a place that I'm like, yeah, I want to go there.
Alright.
and it snowed in the middle of the night.
Oh man, giving me a perfect excuse to wrap up in a scarf on my way to the forge.
All right, so so what kind of a skill check should I have you roll for this?
I'll roll portents. Whoops.
we have to use your 20s.
No, I used them. Now I get double 19s.
Wow.
Damn. I'll never get these rules ever again, and we have to. Of course, I get these on our like days off in campaign. You know.
See,
Well, you can use them wherever you want for RP.
you have experience with smithing, so you just you're proficient with smithing, right? Yes or no, Ezra?
Yeah, I have proficiency with Smith tools. And I
Okay.
have some.
Yep, you do. So you will be able to just add your proficiency to the d20 then for the roll.
Which proficiency is it?
Are we still exhausted?
Oh, never mind. I'm an 8.
It's a d20
No.
plus your
Yep. So
so
Plus
plus
3.
plus 3.
we're
Yeah.
doing the easy way. We're just adding 3 to this.
Yep.
11. Yep. I'm using that inspiration on it.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Dang.
So you try to work with the metal for the entire morning. You try to find out what level of heat you need to get it to melt, and you pretty much waste your entire morning because you just don't get it hot enough. You realize it takes a lot of heat to melt this down. It's hot. It's going to take more heat than melting iron. So you build up the coals, and you could try again in the afternoon. What are the rest of you doing? Oh, and Alabaster, you can have inspiration. Boom.
For pranking Ezra? Let's go.
I didn't say what for. I'm done. I'm done telling you why. I'm just gonna give it to you, and you can wonder.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm scared for the revenge, but I'll take it for now.
I've already given away 2 inspirations earlier in the session, so
I will spend my day just annoying Zephyros again. Seeing if he'll teach me some magic, you know. That's it.
he is really busy. He doesn't have time to assist you, I'm afraid.
Alright, any books available on the subject?
He'll wave his hand back at his book collection and say, "Just don't damage them."
Oh, they're huge. It's
Yep.
gonna be so hard to read.
Yep.
Oh well. Oh god, I can help.
Go ahead and
Hey,
make
Oliver, you seen?
make an Arcana roll for that.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then what were you saying, Rankin?
That Oliver, you seen Alabaster just hanging around like a little kid, just bugging the shit out of Zephyros?
Well, so far too.
Did you use your inspiration again?
Yep. Use it as soon as it comes up.
Oh, wow.
Burn through it like fire. It recovers just as fast. So it's fine.
Well, not as fast. You have to work for it a little bit. I don't
You'll
mind
find it
handing it
quickly.
out, though, so when it's deserved.
It'll find its way back to me.
We'll see. So, Riken, what are you doing? Alabaster is looking at a book upside down.
Just spend the day with Oliver.
Oliver, what are you doing?
Gonna go out and see if the dwarf want to get that done right
Oh,
away before
yeah.
I go and
So you're gonna have to expend your spell for Call Lightning.
But are they ready for me?
Oh yeah, they're ready.
This okay. All right.
The
so
3
yeah.
dwarves are all waiting in inside of there. You'll notice the smith Pelagro Ezra leaves. He goes, "Oh, I gotta go and help my brothers. I gotta go help my brothers. Good luck. Looks like you're gonna need it." And he goes out the door.
I don't know if you want to damage. I just rolled.
Nah, not worried
Okay.
about it. You can direct the thing, and it's just repeatedly striking. They are really excited. All 3 of them stink really bad, and of
I
course
came out wet.
Con save for concentration.
I had wet hair and everything
They-
when I came out.
they go, "Oh yeah, you better not do it with that."
Strike.
Huh?
That's an and strike. And strike.
Like, oh, They back away from you like you're contagious.
So that goes for 10 minutes, and so every 6 seconds I can, yeah, whatever. So
After a while, they let you go for the entire 10 minutes, and then they say, okay, hold. Well, it's done, and they say, no, just hold up. We need to check, and they go inside. Well, two of them go inside, the smith and one of the others. One of them stays out and goes, that's really amazing. You can just summon lightning from the sky. I've heard of people being able to do that.
it comes in handy sometimes. This is the first time I've used it in a way that's helpful to other people. It's usually to defend myself and my friends.
Well, I'm really glad you're
fine.
able to help us. My name
Glad to do
is
it.
Meligro. Nice to meet you.
Really good.
Yes.
Good to meet you. And I'm Oliver. I don't know if you heard my name at all.
Yeah. I heard your name. Have you met my brothers?
I think I've met well, met all three of you, I think, when we first came in.
Oh yeah. Would you believe that there were four of us, of course?
I did hear about the unfortunate instance, lightning and all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Poor Jake.
Jake, huh?
Well,
So what?
it was
I'm not sure if
Jack could grow, but we just called him Jake, you know. My name's Meligro, they just called me Mel. I got my other brother, Pellegro, you know, the smith, right?
Right.
And Smeligro, he's the one that takes care of the chemicals. I do the wiring.
Well, it's a fantastic job done here. It's I want to admit that something about this this contraption of yours is somewhat familiar to me, and I don't know. It's just been bothering me. Can I do a roll for that, the nature check, to see if I can figure out what it is?
Well, you can't currently see it. It's
Oh, okay.
they went inside and
Okay.
shut the door, and you haven't had a chance to see it again since.
Alright.
So no.
All right. So I'll ask him. What is it? I mean, there's definitely elements I don't understand, but something just it tickles the brain a little. Something very natural about it.
Well, you know, we've been studying it for a long time, and we modeled it after, some biological sciences. So
Really,
yes.
that is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, you know, Jake was the one that was into that. We haven't been able to improve it because, you know, no Jake. And, anyways, he used to say it was like, synopsis, I think he called it.
Synapses. Not sure if I understand what that is, but
I don't know what it is either. But it works pretty good. It gathers the charge into those cubes, or we call them batteries.
batteries.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yep. And then they interact with each other. It's very interesting. It's capable of doing some pretty nifty stuff.
What can it do? I mean, what?
Well, you know, that's kind of a secret.
Totally
It's our invention, you know. We don't want other people trying to copy it.
fair enough. I definitely know I would not be able to. I don't fully understand it, and I won't press for much. It's just very interesting, this natural aspect.
Yep. About that time, the door pops open, and you see the smith lean out, and he goes, Mel, come here. We got a wire that popped loose. Need you to take care of that. And so Mel goes, oh, excuse me. Runs inside. Leaves you by yourself.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
hang out here.
They spend about an hour working on the thing, and then all of them come back out and have you do it again. and
All right.
you don't
Spell
need to
slot.
roll anything for it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter. And then after you get done, they go inside to check it again. This time, all three of them go back inside. You can have a chance to talk to them if you want when all three of them are out. It's up to you. I mean, if you can survive the stench.
I think
You are getting, slightly used to it, but I think you should roll a con save again.
sure.
And they're all there when you're casting, so we'll make that whether or not your casting goes awry. It's going to be good. At least you don't have disadvantage anymore.
I know that's. Oh, that didn't help. Same thing.
Oh no!
Inspiration.
I used it for my spell, for my previous spell.
I didn't give you another one?
I didn't hear you give me one. Did you give me one?
Thought I did.
I didn't hear it. If you did.
Yeah, you can have one. You can have one if you want to use it. Or save it. Up to you.
I'm gonna save it for later in the day.
Okay. So, you have a little trouble this time with the lightning, and you miss a couple of times.
Okay, I back away and just go out of the way. Yeah.
The dwarves are like, "Oh, are you having trouble there? What's going on? You're supposed to hit the spiny things."
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. I just I blinked.
Okay.
I'll make sure I don't do that again. So I'll walk away
Right.
so I don't. Better.
Right. Okay.
They go. I need another angle.
They go check on it after you get down, and then they come out and they say, all right. So we want you to try something different this time. You need to cycle your lightning blasts, one to each one of the major spires." And they point out there's 5 of them. 6 counting the center one. And they tell you a specific order, which is alternating across from each other. And they tell you to strike each one of them 4 times, and then stop.
All right, so I will. All right, that's understood. Let me stand over here to make sure I get a good shot of this. I am, I want to make sure I don't miss, so I'll go away from where they're at.
They seem to understand.
Okay. And I will cast. All right,
they've dealt with their stench for a while.
I'll holler out at them too. Do you want me to strike 1 time per spire and then cycle that way, or 4 times to the next spire?
Just once to each one, cycle through, and then do it again. A total of 4 cycles.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm on it. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
I'm really focusing on him casting his spell. His spells, I should say.
Oh.
Before I actually cast it, I'm gonna do some of the obscene gestures towards them, and then cast the spell just to throw him off.
Okay. Riken's staring at you really intently, so you flip him off and then cast lightning. Anyways.
Did you catch that, Roykin?
I don't know what I'm doing. You're focusing on yourself. Get
Of course,
out of here.
you guys are all standing out in the snow, too. I mean, your feet are getting cold. Anyways, so you cycle through it. You cycle through it. I want you now to make an Arcana check for me.
Oof. This is maybe when I need some inspiration. Is this something I could guide myself on or not?
Yes.
It is? I would definitely guide myself then. So let's do that. Wait, I cast a spell though, right? Already? If that's the case, I can't.
Well,
cast
you were
concentration.
told the order that you needed, and then it was specific. I'll let you decide whether or not you would have been whether or not you would have thought of doing it before you cast the lightning spell.
Specifically, what am I trying with the Arcana then? If
Understanding. Which would
Understand.
you'd have to understand it before you cast the spell. Therefore, you can use Arcana in this instance.
Okay.
You can
so
use
then,
guidance. That's why I'm allowing you to do it.
Okay, so if this is something that I could understand, that I would probably do the guidance then.
Okay.
Okay. Probably. Oh, that gives me a D4. Okay, so Arcana coming in, and then a D4. Oof, only 14, but hopefully better.
Okay. So you think about it, and you realize that the dwarves are having you hit the individual spires that have these glass centerpieces halfway down them, and you're not sure what those are, but you realize that they're interconnected. There's wires running from them to all the others in like a spider web over the top of this thing. So you direct your blasts, knowing that these wires are between these devices are thin little wires, and you think to yourself, too much voltage might be bad here. So, because you've seen what lightning can do, and so you naturally try to shave off a little bit. But let's see. Go ahead and roll an actual damage here.
Ugh. Let's hope for something really low. 1 second. Oh my gosh.
And then I'll mitigate that by your other roll. Alright. So, yeah. No, that still counts as a success. Okay. So,
Good.
you those wires get hot. You start seeing them turn red, and the dwarves are like, ooh. But after your last round, a humming has built up the entire time that you've been doing this, and when you get done, the humming continues afterwards, and the dwarves all look carefully at it and wait a little while the humming continues, and then it starts to pulse, like a pulsing vibration coming from the building, and the dwarves start whooping and hollering and cheering. Yeah, it worked! It worked! Told you it'd work! Of course it worked!
We did it?
Yes! Success! Thank you! Thank you, thank you.
Excellent. I'm so happy I got a chance to work with you on this. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks fantastic.
Well, yes, thank you. Yeah, we will not be needing your services for this anymore. But we do greatly appreciate it. If ever we could help you, you just let us know. Remember our names.
Yes, I do. You are Meligro.
Yep, that's me.
Meligro, Smeligro.
Yep,
And
that's
I
me.
wish I could have met Jacagro. Or Jackagro.
Jackagro. Yeah. Oh, just Jake. He liked to be called Jake. My name's Smell, Mel, and Pell.
Smell, Mel, and Pell.
Yeah.
Very well. And all of you can...
No. Well was our father.
Wait, what was that? I didn't quite catch that.
Well was our father.
Well, was it Welligro?
Yes.
You all seem to have a theme. It's actually quite nice.
It's a family thing.
Well, it certainly makes remembering your names
Have a
I'm
good
otherwise
day.
great with-
And they wave you off.
Thank you. Have a great day.
And that's the dwarves. They might actually come in handy at some point in the campaign if you return or need them for something. But
They're very identifiable, so.
I now have friends.
Well, yeah, you can identify them at range. Anyways, I would suggest you go ahead and record their names, which I'll grab real quick.
Which
As
I've got it.
for you, they are considered allies.
Ooh, nice.
And these are the 3 head engineers of Sundabar.
And as we're walking away, I'll say, "Hey, older." No, I used to have a neighbor named Jake.
Is it right? Did
Yeah.
you like him?
I mean, he was pretty cool. You know, he's from the farm next door, States Farm.
States Farm. I feel like I should punish him.
I know, right?
Rocky's not a dad yet. How dare you?
Do you think he made it out of what happened to your family, or was he one of those that perished?
No, the damage was oddly contained to my ranch. It was like a very specific strike. This note kind of makes it seem like this group knew what they were going for.
Well, perhaps there's one good thing that came out of that then is that it didn't.
Whoa, dude! Nothing good came out of there. I don't want to even hear it.
Didn't harm anyone else. It possibly could have been worse. It's terrible, deplorable, but at least no one else suffered too.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back.
Well,
Over was just commenting on how it was a good thing that my family died instead of anybody else's.
that is not what I said.
Could have sworn I overheard you talking about Jake.
Yeah, Jake from States Farm.
From what farm?
Estates Farm.
Dude, I've actually heard of them. Yeah, they're like everywhere, man.
Yeah, like all their resellers, they all wear red
Yeah.
shirts. You ever seen them?
They're
Yeah,
really
it's
good
pretty
neighbors.
crazy.
Yeah,
true.
they're the best neighbors.
Yeah, no, they're all over.
Yeah, they were always there. Anytime we had an issue, States Farm. Right
It's
there.
crazy. I mean, we had a couple in Waterdeep. I know there was some in Baldur's Gate as well.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, for real.
Good people.
It's true. They're all named Jake, too. It's pretty weird.
What's the last name? You know that, right?
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that's you just thought they were all named Jake? Come on.
Well, they go by Jake, you know.
Yeah, the Jakes. Like the Rikens. The last name.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of weird.
All right, so the dwarves almost complete the tower. They just need one more day to put the finishing touches on it. So, you guys want to do anything else with that day, or shall we just go ahead and move it to the last day that it will take to finish the tower?
I've got to do the. Go ahead. We all talk to each other.
I'm just working on my sword.
Okay. Go ahead and make another roll for me on that.
That'll be
You know,
I'll
Yeah.
just roll a d20.
I've heard about State Farm, but I actually ran into this really cool, like, lizard folk. He was like a gecko person. He's pretty cool.
I thought it was States Farm.
No, Estates.
It is
It's
States.
States.
Is it States?
Is it with an S or without an S?
I think
Yes, like estates.
There, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Estates Farm. Got it.
I'm actually more fond of the lizard person though. I think he's cooler.
Yeah, geckos are way too progressive.
Yeah.
All right, Ezra, with the tail end of your afternoon, you do manage to melt and purify about a pound, or no, we'll say about half of the metal. Pound is too little. Not very much at all. About half the metal you need. So. And now we can move on to the next day?
Yep.
No, actually, I got to do the plant growth thing too today.
Okay, make a nature roll.
Okie doke. Is this a two? Or up to you.
What? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. Is this something that I can use guidance as well
Nope.
for the check? Okay.
Because it's
This is for the entire...
it's ongoing. You can't do it.
Right. Okay.
I used the other one because you needed just like the inspiration to understand that if you hit it with too much power, it was gonna bust it. If you didn't, then
so I'm going to use inspiration and hope this turns out well.
we'll see.
Yep, exactly.
Ida's got.
Oh my gosh.
Ido has 2 19s.
So the ground is frozen. You're unable to make the connection with Earth that you were making before, and you feel like
My hands are cold.
the entire effort was wasted this time. You know that the Earth will eventually heal on its own as it is. You could have sped it up some more, but yeah, this time you don't. I would imagine you don't even spend the full 8 hours. You just like, okay, this is not getting anywhere. I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Bummer.
And Riken, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
Just shows how important it was. Not important.
Let's see. So anybody else before I move it on to the next day?
Nah, nothing for me.
Okay.
Nope.
So this will be the last day that is required to finish the tower. And so Ezra, give me a morning roll for smithing. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit to get you guys to where you can move along. Go ahead, Reagan.
I'm gonna help Ezra out today because Oliver's been real boring the past couple of days, just sitting around doing nothing. And Ezra's glamour muscles look like they've actually been worked out.
That tracks.
So,
go ahead and do you know anything about smithing?
no, but I got a lot. I got like endless endurance. You just need me to billow air. I can billow air.
All right, roll a d20. If you do well, I'll let him have advantage. That would be
so that's really close to 1. 1's the best, right? First place.
He's still got a 15, so he didn't do bad. So you've managed to smelt the rest of the metal. Riken helps you, but yeah, I mean, he's just he's learning how to do it at this point, how to not, to help you without getting in the way, and it's less physically demanding of you with his help, but yeah, it doesn't really improve the process for you.
I'm asking lots of questions, and they're stupid questions.
Oh, so it's I can't say it. I'm streaming and I can't say it. Anyways.
About to hear someone's alias. Oh my god.
What?
I got a bag of Sour Patch Kids and you'll not believe it, but I have 3 Sour Patch Kids morphed into 1.
Yeah? What do you call
I'm about
that?
to take a picture and send it to you guys.
That's funny. All right. So anybody else do anything in the morning?
Oliver will go ahead and get started.
Okay, make your roll.
All right. This is.
Oh
Oof.
my gosh. All the bad rolls.
Snow's hindering you. Alabaster?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and study more. I want to ask Ivan for help if he's not doing anything.
Eidolon?
Yeah.
You gonna help him?
You got any
Yeah.
rolls?
So
Any roll?
you can have advantage on your.
Jesus. Okay. But Ido, you got any ports?
No, I didn't roll my new ones. Are you rolling for some? Or I mean, what did you roll for it?
I'm rolling for Arcana. Alright,
Can I
never
do?
mind.
Oh, wait,
I
let
don't
me
need
just
you.
make sure.
Now, Ulver sure could have used that though.
I mean, seriously.
I don't need you, but it was still nice to have that advantage.
Of course, you would have had to follow him out into the snow.
He loves the snow. The cold never bothered him anyway.
Oh man, this session
Never gets old.
Okay. Well,
Oliver now gets disadvantage.
all right. So, yeah, you find a book that's actually readable for you, and gain some good knowledge about what is it you're looking for. Or you don't have to share it if you don't want to. All right. And the afternoon roll for Ezra, I think that's it, right?
18.
All right. So this time you take that metal and start forming your sword. Was Riken going to try to help you again?
Riken is still there?
He's taking a picture of Sour Patch Kids, I thought. Hey, Riken, you still there?
You shouldn't be eating candy this late at night. It'll give you a tummy ache.
Well, here, I'll roll for him since he's not here. Look at that, I do awesome. So yeah, you can have advantage. Not that I think you need it, but... Oh, wow.
21.
Alright, so you managed to hammer out the basic form of your sword and get it going, and... Pelagro comes back as you're getting it pretty well formed at this point, and comes back and actually helps you finish it. But it takes long into the night, and he says, "We can't stop. If you stop now, it's going to be ruined." So I want you to make 3 Constitution saves, or not saves, checks.
Can I help?
No.
You said I was helping
Oh
him
my God.
constitutionally, right?
That's like blackjack rolls right there.
Right.
That's stupid.
All right, so you suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Well, alright. Fine.
That is best case scenario, alright?
I'm just gonna say I helped.
Yeah, we'll say you helped him with those nat 20s.
He got it right on the third one.
Thanks for
real,
allowing me to help you, Ezra.
I
want to put this.
I
into
did have you
perspective.
roll to help him before, so I
alright,
had
what happened
advantage.
was, I was doing great. I was in the zone, and then suddenly my ribs started hurting for some reason.
Riken's like touching your ribs.
It's like, ah,
you gotta.
like
Don't-
some
don't-
the other night.
Don't worry, I'm a medic.
Anyways,
Are you gonna hellish rebuke on emotional damage?
Dude. We've rolled 2 double nat 20s tonight.
when you're finished,
Never happen again.
when you're finished with the blade, and Pelagro tells you to leave it with him, and he'll finish sharpening and honing the edge for you.
All right.
But when you're finished with it,
Inside
you
check.
can see that it's multi-hued. It's got areas that are the deepest jet black, almost absorbing the light, and it's got areas of the blade that are lighter and almost white silver. It seems to change as light reflects off of it, and is partially absorbed in areas. And but it's got more of a whitish tint to it than anything else in the lighter areas, probably from the moonstone. The blade, though, Pelagro tells you, this is quite possibly the finest blade I've ever laid eyes on, young master. I did not know you had such skill.
Well, I had a good teacher.
Who was it?
Fuck, I just called the name. Actually, I have.
It was
Yeah,
What?
I have a name. Hang on.
It's supposed to be.
Put your players on the spot instead of yourself.
My master was a man named Dwimby, a dwarf named Dwimby, in Baldur's Gate.
Dwinby, you say? I think I've heard of him. He was a master, wasn't he? A master
yes.
smith?
He's quite skilled.
Yes, he is. I don't spend most of my time making weapons, of course, more engineering things, but this is quite the blade. It will be ready for you in the morning.
I appreciate it.
And your castle, I've heard, is done. Your tower, rather.
We'll be able to take off soon. Thank you so much for allowing me to use your forge.
You're quite welcome. I believe that we helped each other. And he lets
And
you
I'm
go.
sorry for this guy who's just flexing behind me for no reason.
Now I'm picturing that.
Yeah, it's because I'm sore. It's not for any reason. It's called calisthenics.
Then why are you shirtless and just sweaty?
He's always shirtless.
I'm always shirtless and sweaty.
Unless he's covered in armor.
Armor shirtless, no in between.
No.
All
Once
right.
again, I'm just wearing flip flops and my black cotton short shorts.
All right. So is there anything else on that day that I need to worry about? Or can I move it along?
Nope.
Okay, so you
I'll just keep
guys...
practicing. I'll keep practicing the pan flute every day until I learn it.
I mean, you're getting pretty good at it. I'd say you're almost proficient. Maybe a couple more successes. Go ahead and make a roll for that day.
What is that again? A performance?
Yep.
I would just use one of my importance,
Okay.
which would make it a 17 total.
So we'll say you need one more success, and then I will go ahead and say that you're proficient with it at that point. You've been pretty steadfast in your practicing, so...
Hell yeah.
And that'll give you the ability to add your proficiency bonus to it as well.
Dope.
And then you can use that magical pan flute.
hmm
Nice.
All right. If there's nothing else, you guys will go ahead and...
There is something else.
Okay.
Over. I got a
Yes.
bone to pick with you.
Where did it come from?
You've been a negligent parent lately. I know you're all tired from helping out the doors, but you still got to pay attention to your eagles, man.
Oh, don't you worry about them. They're doing fantastic out there.
It looks like they're taking care of themselves. They don't really need you anymore.
For the most part, you're right, and it's a good thing.
If you say so.
Oh,
I
I
mean-
see. You want one to ride.
No, that's got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, it's like if they don't understand, who their master is anymore. I'm just saying you might lose your place. They might just fly away. They don't really need you.
And if that's what happens, then I suppose that's just what was meant to be.
Yeah, that's just different parenting styles. I'll get it. But don't get angry if I sneak up there and give them some snacks and treats, and they like me a little bit more. And then I'm gonna head upstairs and play with the eagles.
Okay. Playing is a little bit rougher than you remember it. You probably walk away with some decent scratches and stuff.
Yeah. Just my style.
I'll be waiting for him to come down and said, "How did that go?" I'll just snicker at him and walk away.
All right. So you guys sleep for that night. The next day is when we'll start the next session up with probably wherever you want to go next, unless you want to hang out here for a while longer for some reason. We'll also go through, of course, Ezra picking up his sword, and if you wanted to spend the next day working on the land again, you could.
Yeah, I would want to do that since I gave my word that I would do it. So.
Yep.
I don't think we ever investigated how the orcs got a hold of their artillery.
No, I don't think you did. But I guess we can pick that up next session. Let's real quick give somebody inspiration based on your guys' recommendation. Obviously, I handed out a few during the session, but we'll do one at the end too. Who's it going to be? Who do you guys think should get it?
I want to say Alabaster for his polymorph. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I had to find a freaking chart to roll on for that. It's supposed to be a
Dude,
random polymorph.
I was searching.
But it had to be like an animal he'd seen recently, so I'm like,
Exactly.
I could give it to Alabaster too, but not Reagan.
It's fine. I already got inspiration. I was gonna say Ezra for making a dope ass sword.
Yeah, I have to get the stats finalized for that now that I know what his choice was and all that, what his skill in making it was.
A little rough at first, but it got better.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably
With my help.
I'll probably work out the details with you, discuss it. So.
All right.
Eidolon, did you have a vote?
Whoops. I don't know. I'm undecided.
Undecided? Okay.
So Alabaster it is.
Sure, that's fine with me. He did good. But you know what? No, I changed my mind. I want to give inspiration to all of you. Because I think this session went really well. And I had a lot of fun doing it, even though there's no combat, it's just role playing, doing some tasks
a little bit
and
of
stuff.
combat, Riken.
Yeah, but even that was kind of fun, right? So I just think it was a really good session, and so I think you all contributed to the role playing and stuff like that. Everybody did a great job. Really happy with the session. So I'm going to give all of you inspiration. I do realize that some of you may already have it. You should use it. And we'll just call that good. We'll meet up next week. Unless somebody's gone.
I will be gone next week,
Okay.
but I don't care if you guys go.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Well, thank
might
you, man.
get on late at night, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, if you make it home mid-session, don't feel bad about joining in.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and end this stream.